Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot, and Bloomberg has such a great piece today. 2017 was bad for Facebook, but 2018 will be worse. I couldn't wish anything more. You know, if there was anything that I would love to see right now is these social media platforms just get their clocks cleaned. I mean, absolutely just steamrolled. It would make me dance in the street. And apparently, and I've said it before, all of this censorship, all of this criminal activity on the part of these social networks is going to come back to bite them. You know, it may not come back in the form of like a direct or reciprocating attack on them. However, it will come. They will tip their hand as having so much power that even the most crooked politician won't be able to, I guess you could say, they'll chomp at the bit to make an example out of somebody, because then they'll be the hero, you see. Not to mention the fact that they too are at risk due to the social networking impact on their lives. Look at folks, nothing is private anymore. There is no privacy, no such thing as privacy. It's gone. Absolutely gone. Unless you unplug, it's gone. And these social media platforms have taken advantage of you in so many different ways. Oftentimes you have no idea. And now people are starting to push back. And who knows? Maybe 2018 will be worse for Facebook. I sure as hell hope it is. It says here, Facebook's projected to boost sales by 46% and double net income. But make no mistake, it's been a terrible year. Despite its financial performance, the social media giant is facing a reckoning in 2018 as regulators close in on several fronts. The main issue cuts to the core of the company itself. It says rather than building global community, as founder Mark Zuckerberg sees Facebook's mission, it is what they say ripping apart the social fabric, or like I like to call it, the control structure. It is taking that established control that used to be there with mainstream and print media, and it is totally and completely decimating it and basically marginalizing it and exposing it for what it is. Propaganda and a big fat lie machine. And that shouldn't be what they're punished for, because it's not Facebook that tore the social fabric. It's the control freaks who exerted too much control that caused people to get pissed off and fight back utilizing networking, communicating, an independent media, and the ability to start a website, get it out there, and make change in a way that's never been available to people up until now. And that's not good for a lot of people because it makes them uncomfortable. They don't like to be uncomfortable. And so there's a lot of people out there that don't want to be and don't want their children to be involved in these short-term dopamine-driven feedback loops. That's what Chamath Palihapitiya said, who used to be the company's vice president for user growth. And I guess in a way he's right, too. Too much social media is bad. Look at how much children are on social media. It's almost epidemic how much they spend or how much time they spend on these social media platforms. So, I mean, I totally get it. In that sense, yeah, I guess you could say it has changed things. I will not be the judge of whether it's good for the good or for worse, you know, for better or for worse. But the other thing that Facebook has totally and completely pissed people off about is here they are making billions and billions of dollars. here they are talking about, the rich and all this kind of stuff, and they don't pay their fair share and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, until Facebook gets caught parking all their money overseas in the Cayman Islands and then utilizing Ireland as their base of operations to sell most of their advertising because Ireland has the lowest corporate tax rate. I mean, they're just going, and they all do it. They all do it. I think their effective tax rate last year was 10.3%. 10.3%. I mean, that's unbelievable when you talk about how much personal taxes a lot of people pay out there. You know? And even 10.3%. That's criminal. You know, I personally, I think taxes, bad. Very bad. Now, well, how would you pay for society? We'd figure it out. We always do. You know? This is what happens when society gets kind of too big for its britches. Humanity, I believe, was meant to live in almost small, tribal type communities. You know, like your prepper communities. I think those are great. They're not too small. They're not too big. People don't get too big for their britches. There isn't too much amassed power. You have a distribution of responsibility across the entire swath. Everybody participates. Everybody contributes. There is no welfare. There is no social safety net because you don't need one. In small groups, it works. On the big scale, when you're talking about United States, countries, small or large, no bueno. That's where you have rampant corruption because you can't have that level of accountability that you would have in a smaller structure. And that's exactly what's happened with Facebook. They've gotten too big for their britches. They have too much power. They have too much control. And now it's coming back to bite them. And so, hoorah, Siskumba. I can't wait. 2018, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, we'll be seeing this in congressional hearings or perhaps in the EU next year. But I can't wait. I want to see Facebook go down. Go down, down, down. And I would love to see some competition emerge that is pro activism, pro free speech, pro giving people choices, anti-censorship. And if we could get a platform like that, man, humanity would just explode. So, poop on you, Facebook. I hope 2018 sucks for you. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's news shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. # wake the flock up. Have a great day, everybody.